Okay. So I'm going to play a video. I'm going to turn the volume down. Just ask you to reflect. All right. Can you see that?
Yes. I feel like that's USA versus Japan, where I might have gotten a 10. Was it?
You might have.
Dodge challenge, that little bottom title might have helped.
Yeah, it was 1992, I believe, USA versus Japan. And this is a 10-0 performance.
82. Wow.
So anything that comes up watching this, even if it's something, maybe something happened right before or right after, basically whatever it makes you think.
I think honestly, I mean, watching myself as a gymnast, you want to be highly critical and you want to judge the bow legs, you want to judge the flat feet. And that's what was always said to me by judges, by coaches, by anyone a part of the sport, that I was always getting a deduction for how I was born. And that's what I don't love about our sport. I understand there's judges. I understand it's subject. There's a great deal of subjectivity, and it's like art. What someone thinks is the greatest piece of artwork is trash to someone else. But that's why our culture needs to be exposed. The way that they speak to kids, the way that they put down kids, the way that they make young kids feel because of the color of their skin, or their hair doesn't look like their fellow competitors, or their legs, or their body type, or their height, or their fact that their parents won't sign up for 1,001 private lessons. It's a very unhealthy sport, but I masked it well and sold the sport so well. But I wish back then I had the courage, to speak out, because there are a lot of cool people in the sport that have left a great deal of pain in the wake of it just astounds me how many people, like I said, approach me and not only talk about what they witnessed I went through, but what their children have gone through and how it's continuing to impact them today. And it's, we did a great job selling the sport well, but if only people knew, what was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. So that leads me to the next question. There's quite a dichotomy happening here of, you just did a kick-ass floor routine. You've got a standing ovation. You've got a perfect 10. You're waving to the crowd only after Donna Strauss instructed you to do so. Yet the look on your face is, you've got a poker face. It doesn't reflect any of those things that are happening. So is that out of fear? Is that out of you just having a poker face? Was that just your personality? Were you overwhelmed in the moment? What was the look on your face versus everything that was going on?
Just think of it. I always revert back to being a mother. I don't want my kids to experience that. The level of pressure and anxiety. I mean, look at Kristen, is that Maloney? Or McDermott right there. I mean, you can't be a kid. You're not smiling. You don't know how to play. You don't know how to have fun. You pointed it out. I'm serious. Someone told me what to do. And you know what I did? I did it. And that's not the environment that I want for my kids. And I hope enough parents open their eyes and recognize there are some serious ill effects to that very environment of fear, intimidation, and complete silence, because we could not speak truthfully.
So when you look back at that, inside, were you feeling joy of that 10 and of that standing ovation?
No, I wasn't, because I was thinking, well, they missed a deduction. Like, they didn't see how I flubbed that landing, or did they not see my bow legs? My bow legs are, my whole bow legs are a deduction. Me being Black and one of the very few African Americans out on that floor, should be a deduction. I didn't have the lines of,
wow.
I didn't have the lines of, my competitors or what have you. So no, you were trained to always feel as if there's something that you needed to correct. I remember doing a balance beam routine, and I never thought great of myself.
I'm sorry that I don't know why that just got me, but just the fact that was your, that what you did, not in just that moment, in many moments, but that was so, the standing ovation, just that alone, all of those people celebrating how wonderful you did, and then the judges showing you with the number how wonderful you did. All you could think was, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my God.